Hey everybody, this is Bobo the Vulture, and it is time for yet even more Tecmo Super Bowl for the Super Nintendo Bowl. Something like that. Anyways, take a look at the schedule. It's only been about 9 minutes at this point, 10 minutes for everybody else. But for you folks at home, if I followed the actual schedule, which I don't think I exactly have this year, it's been a grueling bye week that nobody liked. And then we were also the last game to be played this week. We're going to be facing off against the New York Jets. So let's start that game. Terrence Mathis is going home, and he was operated on, and whatever all else that needed to happen as he recuperated. He did all his PT and stuff, and his pads and helmet. That's how he goes. Either that, or they just literally. Oh, let me go ahead and kick off. Steve Christie needs to tell us the weather report. Yeah. That's right. Don't play it safe, you sucker. It's Baxter. Meow 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 meow. Alright, so as I tend to do, I will go ahead and just pick what appears to be the most tempting play to me. Then run in for a safety. Who am I? The LA Raiders? Alright. Let's see if we're allowed to pass today. We are if we do it to Andre Reed. Nope, shake him off. Player's gonna play. Ah! First down. You know what? Ready, set, let's blow their minds. Touchdown. Exciting new play. Kenneth Davis gets on the scoreboard. Good, but the kick wasn't exactly great. It's good, it wasn't great. Did the job. No, you bastards, you let him pass the 20. Better recover this ball. Oh, that was nice. I want to try this again. I noticed a little hitch in the get-along of this play. Okay. Not a huge yard gainer, necessarily, but does enough. First down. Blue 48, put. Well, that didn't do a darn thing. Let's do this curls. Let's showcase that. There we go. Back to Davis. Touchdown. Getting all the points this game. Aren't you glad you came back from the hospital, buddy? Bean just found out something interesting while looking through, I think, a pile of old paperwork. she found money. Nice. This isn't nice, folks. I didn't mean to injure that kick returner. It wasn't what I wanted. It's prepaid. Windows. Okay. Do you remember what the life? Do you remember for the life of you what that's for? Oh yeah. Maybe the memory. No, man, Grim. That's not what I'm about. I wasn't saying that was nice. I was saying this $23 gift card I'd forgotten about is nice. You ever be walking along and find $20 on the ground? Well, just imagine that, and then there are also like $3 more sitting there. That's what this is like. Yeah, so that whole passing versus rushing game, this is what it's about.
Red 24.
You try and go for a pass, you will get sacked. You try and run, you might make it. I know I don't have 100% accuracy on sacks. Pretty good, though.
Blue 48. Blue 48.
Thought I was going to disintegrate their line there for a second. I thought we'd picked the correct play once again. We didn't, but we did well enough in the first quarter. Now, I know it looks like they should have then been able to kick a field goal. It's not how it works in the game exactly.
Blue 43.
Alright, there's pretty much somebody with everybody. Let's go for a tiny, tiny gain of 2 yards. Once again, there's somebody with everybody. This is terrible. And I lost a ton of yards. A ton of yards. Well, we really got to make something out of this now. Otherwise, we're going to have to punt. Who likes that? BB! Son of a bitch! Well, I guess I'm gonna have to punt. Nice stopping that return, guys. I guess he is their bench warmer. Huh.
Blue 43. Blue 43.
I certainly seem to get that off pretty fast. You can throw away the ball in those situations. There's no literal throw away the ball option, though, so every time you try and do that, you do run the risk. Because you are actually passing one of your intended receivers. You are running the risk that, oh, that guy was guarded? Well, too bad. Now, he's intercepted.
Blue 48. Blue 48.
It was a little bit foolhardy of me to try and dive at that fellow from so far away. But you gotta try things sometimes. You gotta make bold moves. Otherwise, people are gonna get, I don't know, bored. Nobody's bored of this. Everybody loves Tecmo Super Bowl. Everybody wants more. Everybody wants some. I want some too. Once again, little runny gains. All their gains so far have been run yards, if I'm not mistaken. Of course, I could be mistaken. Well, that was a pretty big pass gain for them. Gain of 6 points. Let's take it down to the booth with Boomer. Or no, I guess Boomer's in the studio at this point, isn't he? Either way, it's good. We just got a kick from Blanca.
Blue 48, put, put. Big, 32, put, put. First down.
Yes, Reed was open. But I got to Davis first. Wanted to get the ball off because I've been having a hard time doing that in this particular game.
Round 52, round 52. Hut, hut.
Damn, I was really hoping Keith McKellar could get to the sideline in time to stop the clock. We could get off one more play. But instead, no, we have the clearly labeled football balloon. Is this the red shirt? He's on an away mission. Oh no! He's dead. Jets had 3 pass yards, but those 3 pass yards resulted in their 1 solitary touchdown for the game. So those were the good ones. Those are the important pass yards to have. We're not exactly mauling them on stats here. And I guess we're not exactly mauling them in points either. I shouldn't get so cocky. I shouldn't be such a cocksure buddy. How dare you fail to do all of those things? Clown, juggler, ball, balancer. They're only the 2 things, unless you consider being a clown a thing. He fails at clowning. Although, some might say comically falling over while balancing on a ball and juggling is the most clownish thing you could possibly do. Alright, BB, you're going on a vacation. Oh, you forgot your bags.
Touchdown.
Let's get you to the promised land. Kinda wish I'd seen how many yards that individual reception was. Right, I took a touchback. That was 80 yards. Alright. We can math. Let's start off the second half with an 80-yard reception for a touchdown. Let's do that. No.
Blue 48, put, 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 put.
tend to find that sometimes the computer AI defenders have a slightly better reaction time than I do to understanding who exactly it is that has the ball at any given moment. Was that Kelso again? Oh, man. We are blessed, everyone, to have that man on our team, if so. We don't get that many interceptions. They're all by Mark Kelso. Nice diving catch!
First down.
Kenneth Davis earning the keep.
Round 52.
You just earned yourself a shot at the end zone, my man. You know what? You get another one. Take it.
Blue 48. Blue 48. Put. Put.
You know what? Give it to Thurman Thomas.
Blue 48. Put. 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 Touchdown.
Oof, they knocked me over right as I dropped the ball on the line. It's good. It's okay. There's one thing I've got reasonably good at this game, it is kickoffs.
Red 24.
Managed to get those right about where they need to be.
Put. Put.
BCarico31 asks if there are any flags in this game. There are not. There are not flags. There's.
Set. Put. Put.
Yeah.
Put. Put. Put.
For example, I'm gonna late hit this guy. Totally didn't matter.
Round 52. Round 52. Hut. 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 Hut.
And if you take too long to select a play, there's not a delay of game penalty. The clock just stops moving. So you can only eat up so many seconds, basically. Wait, what is going on? Are you guys going for a field goal? No, that was punt. I lost track of how many times I'd stopped though. Already makes it 10 times better than the Flagapalooza of the real NFL. Well, jeez, you should have been checking out the XFL. They had a lot fewer flags there because there wasn't a safe catch. Not that safe catches actually involve flags in any way. It's just an idea of how sort of rough and tumble the XFL was. Oh, jeez. That hurt. Also, he hate me. That's right. He hate me was there.
Blue 48. Blue 48. Put. Put.
Third and 14. I could really use this play going off well.
Red 24. Put. Put. Put.
And so it shall.
First down.
I'm kind of surprised that wasn't 150 yards receiving for Don Beebe. He hate me. Who did he hate me play for? I cannot tell from that image.
Round 52. Hut. 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 Hut.
Anything the XFL, it comes up
Round 52.
more often than you would think on this Nice, Kenneth Davis. The Las Vegas Outlaws. Okay. The XFL was a springtime league that was a springtime league that tried to set up some teams in cities that did not have NFL franchises, and it was run by Vince McMahon, the guy who runs the World Wrestling Entertainment. He ran the World Wrestling Federation at the time, but then it just got to be too damned entertaining to just call it the World Wrestling Federation. There you go, Andre Reed. Bask in some glory. The Las Vegas Outlaws. It truly was a new age. Sadly, due to the economic realities of trying to start a major sports franchise like that, or to start a major sports league like that and establish franchises across the country, the XFL, for all intents and purposes, really stood no chance.
Round 52, round 52. Hut, 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 hut.
There we go. Yeah, the computer AI seems to recognize when I do. They the little subtle handoffs and that sort of thing. Although maybe it just happens to be that I've lucked out the past few times that that happens. Oh, there went the money.
Round 52. Hut, 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 hut.
If you're not gonna do anything, I'm just gonna run up and tackle you. What the hell? Oh, onside kicking. It's alright. Worked out for us. Jeez, I just noticed how this game was going. There you go, Thurman. Take this, all of you, and eat it.
Round 52. Hut, 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 hut. First down.
300 yards passing today for Jim Kelly. I gotta call timeout to stop the clock. Well, fine. I'm going to use this extra time that you've granted me to have a sip of tea. You know, it's still just a little hot, but it's lovely. I think you can make a pretty solid argument that Jim Kelly could be the greatest QB to never get a Super Bowl ring. He's the Ted DiBiase of football. The greatest to never have a single title. I mean, a singles title. I mean, Ted DiBiase did have tag team gold as Money Incorporated with Erwin R. Shyster, but let's give Kenneth Davis the ball here.
Hut, hut.
I feel like that was a good decision. Who is the Vincent of football? Don't know. I'm gonna have to go back and look at the roster. See if we can find anybody there that looks like they might have been the person to carry Jim Kelly's bags. And hold all of his money for him. Fuck yeah, Mark Kelso! Well, or let's look at it the other way around. Who is the football player you are most likely to just see sitting by himself at a table at a convention or just randomly out in the middle of nowhere?
Blue 48! Blue 48! Hut! Hut! First down!
It's not happening for you guys.
Blue 48! Hut! 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 Touchdown!
See, effing went and hit the books to find out. Mike Alstott, fullback. Effing, do you have a story about meeting Mike Alstott, fullback for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers of the late 90s? That one was a little too strong. That'll end up in the end zone. They might actually just go for a touchback. If they're smart, they will. There you go. That way they get no time off the clock. Want to play fullback in high school because of how awesome Mike Alstott was? Was he Mike Awesome? I didn't fully realize how slow and fat I was. Well, you know, effing. I think it's admirable of you to, even as a slow and fat person, to even make the attempt, because so many slow and fat people just won't even go out there and properly apply themselves. Now, for all I know, effing is really not exceptionally slow and fat, just slow and fat for a fullback. What about Larry Zonka? You see him everywhere, the most random of places.
Hut! 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 Hut!
Oh, they got that. Why did you throw it anywhere near Mark Kelso? Why would you do that? You had open guys. Scott Zolak is everywhere. That's cool. Here in the DC area, you get a lot of just random skins players. Just pretty much whatever position you could just happen to find. If they're a guy that has a skins uniform, they have some credibility as being on the team. They will end up on commercials for Eastern Motors, where your job is your credit. Ended up playing defensive tackle and pretty much anything on the O-line. Didn't like playing center because I didn't like the sensation of another man's fingers gently brushing my taint. I'm thinking, let's see here. So 346 yards. Don Beebe was very close to a 150-yard day. Thurman Thomas actually still got the greatest number of running yards, even though Kenneth Davis had a good showing today. I'm glad we've got him. Glad we've got him in. Now, we're not going to do this yet, but we will auto-skip now to Week 9. Let's go ahead and check out our stats. First of all, let's look at the team rankings. We still have the best defense by a long shot. And we have the best offense by a, not necessarily long shot, but we have the best offense. We don't have the best passing game or the best rushing game, but we've got the best TJ combo. Alright, let me do something here real quick. There you go. Kent Hall. Kent Hall may be the Vincent here because he's always carrying the ball around for Jim Kelly until it's time for him to get it. Alright. Yes, SKS. It's true. When we go into NFL leaders, it's going to be fucking Troy Aikman again. No! Suck it! Suck it, Aikman! Apparently, Bean is really shocked at my violence towards, or my hostility towards Troy Aikman here. Troy Aikman must have had a bad game. He's trying to. That's right, he is trying to. He had a bad game. His QB rating plummeted. He threw 2 picks. He was perfect. He was perfect up until this week. I didn't know Mark Kelso was at that game, too. Let's all revolve around Troy Aikman for a minute here at the Fox booth. Alright, now my superior stats in just about every other way. Other than touchdown passes. It's gonna get us... Oh man. Look at those damn shiny rings. Fuck you, Troy Aikman. Alright. Coast down, coast down. Oh, we're gonna have to have that this week, honey. Or next. Or and the week after, yeah. He opted for glow-in-the-dark ones. Oh, it's dark there. Well, it's actually dark in the studio there, but the damn rings, they're just so bright. Again, this is counting by number of receptions rather than yards, which Andre Rison still has us on. Yards per reception. And TD passes. There we go. Alright. And Smith's got us now. It's gonna be the Cowboys this year. It was the 49ers last year. It's looking like the dream team, even though I don't think the actual lineups change that much. But it's looking like, oh, there you go. See, we got 2 punts, an average of 67 yards. Those are beautiful punts. Thurman Thomas still handily on top of the NFL's leading scorers list. Those were all Mark Kelso. We had 4 before this game. We got 3 this game. Mark Kelso has been getting all of our interceptions. And damn, dominating the NFL leaders in sack. We are terrible at kick returns. I know this to be true. We're not going to be on the top of any of those lists. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Cowboys here. Well, we've got so many images of Troy Aikman hanging out. But yeah, we got Troy Aikman and Emmitt Smith here. That is going to be... It's going to be a nice package. That's right, nice package. Alfredo Roberts, Jay Novacek. I'm sorry, the spinning head is just, it's entrancing me a little bit. Tell you what, we got the schedule for week 9. Alright, week 9 we're going to be facing off against the Pats, which is not as big a deal at this point in history as it's not as big a deal at this point in history as it was in the olden days, but we're gonna go ahead and do that next week. So stay tuned for that, YouTube land. Streamland, you're gonna get to see that in just a little bit. This is Bobo the Vulture. This has been Let's Play Tecmo Super Bowl. Thanks very much for watching, folks, and we'll see you all next time. Bye for now.